Programming error OB121. Description: the operating system of the CPU calls OB121 when a programming error occurs. For example, address timers do not exist. A called block is not loaded. Programming OB121. You must create OB121 as an object in your S7 program using step 7. Write the program to be executed in OB121 in the generated block and download it to the CPU as part of your user program. You can use OB121, for example, for the following purposes: to evaluate the start information of OB121, to enter the cause of an error in a message data block. If you do not program OB121, the CPU changes to stop mode when a programming error is detected. Let's start the programming to understand all this. Use the move instruction to move data to a DB1 tag. You can see that I have not created data block 1. So let's see what happens if I download this into the PLC. Let's start the simulator and download program into the PLC and go online. As you can see that if we move the data to DB1 tag, PLC goes to stop mode and error LED start blinking. This happens because we have not created DB1 in our programming blocks and PLC doesn't knows where to write move data. We have to again change the PLC mode to run it. To keep the PLC into run mode, we will add OB121 block and download into the PLC. As you can see that if now we move the data to the DB1, PLC stays in run mode and error LED starts blinking because we have not loaded data block 1 in the PLC. Now to see more details, we will open the PLC diagnostic buffer. You can see here error is generating DB1 not loaded. We can see that it is temporary CPU error and it is affecting the PLC execution. Now as we know that OB121 is used to detect the programming errors, if we open the OB121 it has some tags in it to help detect the programming errors. The most important is fault ID. It will show the ID of the fault generated. We can see the detail and reasons for each fault ID listed in the manual. In our case, to track the fault ID of the PLC, we will create a data block 2 and created a tag named fault ID in it. This tag will be used to save the fault ID in it. Now in the programming error block OB121 we will use the move instruction to move fault ID to the error ID tag in the data block 2. Move instruction will be executed every time programming error occurs in PLC. We will download program in the PLC and go online. You can see that as we move the data to DB1 tag, PLC stays in the run mode and error LED starts blinking. Now if we monitor data block 2, you can see that fault code generated by OB121 block is 3A. This information will help to detect the programming error. If we see the details of the fault ID 3A, it says that data block used in OB1 is not created, which is right because we have not created DB1 and we're using it in the OB1. I hope you liked today's video. Please subscribe to my channel to stay connected to my channel. Till next video, goodbye.